Starting a fitness journey can feel like stepping into a gym for the first time. Everyone looks like they know what they're doing while you're just standing there wondering if the dumbbells are supposed to stare back at you. But here's the good news. You don't need a gym, fancy equipment, or even experience to kickstart your transformation. This beginner-friendly, full-body workout can be done right in your living room using nothing but your body weight, and maybe a couple of water bottles if you're feeling extra ambitious. Welcome to Flex and Shred, where we make losing weight and building muscle simple, fun, and 100% doable for everyone. Here's how today's session is going to flow. We'll kick things off with a short warm-up to wake up your muscles and joints. Then, we'll run through 4 simple but powerful moves: squats, push-ups, lunges, and planks, each with beginner-friendly modifications so anyone can follow along. We'll wrap up with a quick cool-down to leave you feeling refreshed, not wrecked. No complicated choreography, no equipment, just effective, calorie-burning moves designed to help you lose weight and gain muscle. Let's look into the dynamic warm-up. All right, before we dive into the workout, let's get that body primed. Think of this as turning on the ignition before driving. You wouldn't just floor it without warming up the engine, right? Same rules apply here. First, march in place. Bring those knees up, pump the arms. Looks simple, but it gets the blood flowing. Next, add some big arm circles forward and backward, like you're trying to swat invisible mosquitoes in slow motion. After that, gently twist side to side, waking up your spine and core. Finally, a few hip circles. Yes, it feels a little goofy, but your hips will thank you when you squat later. Dynamic warm-ups like this improve circulation, loosen joints, and reduce injury risk. Basically, they prep your body to perform better and burn more calories. Just 1 minute here can make the whole workout smoother. Exercise 1, squat to press. Let's start with one of the best bang for your buck moves, the squat to press. Don't worry, it sounds fancier than it is. Think of it as combining 2 powerhouse exercises into one fluid motion. If you've got light dumbbells or even water bottles, grab them. If not, your body weight is just fine. Here's how it goes. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, holding your weights at shoulder height. Lower into a squat by pushing your hips back, keeping your chest up, and knees tracking over your toes. Once you drive back up to standing, press those bottles overhead like you're celebrating a victory. That's 1 rep. What muscles are we hitting? Pretty much the whole squad. Glutes, quads, hamstrings, shoulders, and core. This is why compound exercises are calorie-burning champions. You're recruiting multiple muscle groups, which means higher energy expenditure and more fat burned per rep. It's like getting a group project done where everyone actually pulls their weight. Beginner tips. If squats feel tough, use a chair behind you for support. Keep your core tight to protect your back. Don't rush. Slow and controlled always wins. Do 30 to 45 seconds of work, rest for 15, and you'll feel those muscles light up in the best way. Exercise 2, push-up variations. The push-up, the ultimate love-hate move. Love it because it builds serious upper body strength. Hate it because, well, it's humbling. But here's the good news. No matter where you're starting, there's a push-up variation that works for you. The standard push-up targets your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core. Start in a plank position, hands just wider than shoulder width, body in a straight line from head to heels. Lower your chest toward the floor, keeping elbows at about a 45-degree angle, then push back up. Sounds simple, but it's effective. But what if regular push-ups feel impossible? Don't panic. Modifications are your best friend. Try knee push-ups, where you drop your knees to the ground but keep that straight line from shoulders to hips. Or go even gentler with wall push-ups. Stand facing a wall, place your hands against it, and perform the same motion at an angle. Each variation builds strength and prepares you for the next level. Form tip. Don't let your hips sag like a hammock, and don't flare your elbows out like chicken wings. You're not auditioning for a poultry commercial. Beginner plan. Aim for 30 seconds of push-ups at your level. Rest 15 seconds and repeat. Over time, challenge yourself to progress from wall to knee, knee to standard, and eventually to more advanced variations like incline or decline push-ups. Push-ups are proof that your body is the only gym equipment you'll ever truly need. Exercise 3, lunge and row. Now let's step things up literally with the lunge and row. This one combines lower body strength with upper back engagement, giving you a 2-for-1 special in fat burning and muscle building. And yes, you can do it at home with just water bottles, a backpack, or any household item that adds a bit of weight. Here's how it works. Start by stepping one leg back into a reverse lunge, keeping your front knee stacked over your ankle and your torso upright. As you lower into the lunge, hinge slightly forward at the hips and row your weights towards your rib cage. Then step back to standing and repeat on the other side. Muscle targets, your quads, glutes, hamstrings, back, and biceps all get in on the action, with your core working overtime to keep you balanced. It's a full-body, calorie-torching move that's in core stability while sculpting your legs and back. Beginner tips. Hold onto a chair or wall for balance if needed. If lunges feel too intense, shorten your step until your legs get stronger. Focus on squeezing your shoulder blades together during the row. Don't just jerk your arms. Think of this exercise as functional training. You're basically mimicking the movement of picking something up off the ground and pulling it toward you, which your body does in real life all the time. Only now you're doing it with purpose. Perform 30 to 45 seconds per side, rest, and enjoy the burn. Exercise 4, plank with shoulder taps. The plank. Simple in theory, brutal in practice. And today, we're spicing it up with shoulder taps to turn this into a full core stability challenge. Here's how it works. Start in a high plank, hands under your shoulders, body forming a straight line from head to heels. Engage your core like someone's about to punch you in the stomach. Now, without letting your hips rock side to side, lift one hand and tap the opposite shoulder. Return it to the ground, then switch sides. That's the move. This exercise isn't just about abs. It recruits your chest, shoulders, and glutes to hold that plank strong. And by adding the taps, you challenge your balance and anti-rotation strength, which is key for building a functional, athletic body. Beginner tips. Struggling to hold the plank? Drop to your knees, but keep that straight line from shoulders to hips. Spread your feet a little wider for extra stability. Slow and controlled wins here. If you're flailing around like a fish on land, you're doing too much too soon. Think of plank with shoulder taps as your core's reality check. It doesn't just train your abs to look good. It teaches them to actually work, stabilizing your whole body so other exercises and everyday movements become easier. Go for 30 to 45 seconds, then rest. Your core will thank you later, after it stops shaking. Circuit structure and timing. Now that you've got the 4 core exercises, squat to press, push-ups, lunge and row, and plank with shoulder taps, let's put them together into a simple but effective circuit. Think of it like a playlist. Each move is a track, and when you combine them, you get a workout that flows. Here's the structure. Perform each exercise for 30 to 45 seconds, then rest for 15 seconds before moving to the next one. Once you've completed all 4, that's 1 round. Beginners can start with 2 rounds, while those feeling adventurous can push for 3 rounds. Either way, you're looking at a full body workout that takes around 15 minutes. And yes, that's enough to make progress if you stay consistent. Want to make it fun? Set up an on-screen timer or use a free workout timer app. Hearing that countdown beep somehow makes you dig a little deeper. It's like your personal coach yelling, "Don't quit now." Pro tip, move at a pace where you feel challenged but not destroyed. You shouldn't be gasping like you just sprinted from a bear, but you also shouldn't be able to casually recite your grocery list. Aim for that comfortably uncomfortable zone. This circuit isn't just about calorie burn. It builds strength, endurance, and confidence all at the same time. And the best part? You can do it right in your living room. No excuses. Cool down and stretching. Congratulations, you made it through the workout. Now before you rush off, let's cool things down. Skipping your cool down is like finishing a road trip and immediately slamming the brakes. Your body needs a smooth landing. Start with a simple forward fold. Stand tall, then slowly bend at the hips and let your arms dangle toward the ground. This stretches your hamstrings and lower back, 2 areas that definitely work today. Hold for 15 seconds, breathe deeply, and let the tension melt. Next, step 1 foot forward into a gentle lunge stretch. Sink your hips slightly and feel that stretch through your hip flexors. Switch sides after 15 seconds. Remember, those hips carried you through squats and lunges. They deserve some love. For your upper body, interlace your fingers behind your back, straighten your arms, and lift your chest. This opens up the shoulders and chest, counteracting all the push-up work we just did. Finally, finish with a seated cross-legged position. Close your eyes and take 3 slow, controlled breaths. Cool downs don't just feel good. They help your muscles recover, reduce soreness, and signal your body it's safe to relax. Think of it as hitting the Save Progress button on your workout. And that's it. You've just crushed a full-body beginner workout from the comfort of your own home. Maybe you felt a little shaky, maybe you had to modify some moves, but here's the truth. Showing up and finishing is what counts. Every rep you did today is a deposit in your fitness bank, and those deposits add up quicker than you think. Even 15 minutes a day can create real transformation when done consistently. Remember, progress isn't about perfection. It's about building habits you can stick to. You don't need fancy equipment, a gym membership, or hours of free time. All you need is commitment, consistency, and a willingness to push yourself just a little bit further each time. So be proud of yourself today. And when you're ready, drop a comment letting me know you completed this workout. I'd love to celebrate your win with you. Awesome work today. You just invested in yourself, and that's huge. Now, keep the momentum going. Drop a comment to let me know you finished this workout. Smash that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss another beginner-friendly routine. And if you're serious about results, check out my video on the truth about rapid fat loss techniques. It's the perfect next step after this workout. Stay consistent, stay strong, and I'll catch you in the next one, right here on Flex and Shred.